And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, one final time in front of the stands. By United States Trotting Association rule, all standardbred racehorses must hang up their bridles at the conclusion of their 14-year-old season. We have 8 such horses here gathered in front of the stands, parading in front of their loyal fans one final time as they make their way onto their second careers. First in parade is Airborne Ranger, son of Casabranca out of Lovemaker Ironstone, she by Troublemaker, owned by Aaron Judkins of Thomaston, Maine. Lifetime mark of 153 and 1, taken at age 8. Career earnings of over $82,000. 151 times to the post, 25 times to the winner's circle. Airborne Ranger.
Airborne Ranger was foaled in New York. He raced in New York and Delaware. In 2006, he moved to New England. While racing at Rockingham, he took his lifetime mark of 153 and 1.
Of course, Standardbred's very, very versatile breed. Sally Airborne Ranger enjoying his second career as a riding horse, now being ridden off the racetrack. Happy retirement, Airborne Ranger.
It's wonderful to see.
Next in, ladies and gentlemen, will be a 14-year-old who raced right up until the end of his career. 5-carat diamond, son of Striking Scarborough out of Sheer Energy, she by BF Coaltown, owned by Andy Harrington of Freedom, New Hampshire. Lifetime mark of 155 and 3, taken at age 8. Career earnings of over $416,000. 367 times to the post, 57 times to the winner's circle.
5-carat diamond was foaled in New York. I'm sorry, he was foaled in Ohio. He raced in Ohio breeder events. He continued to race in Ohio and Michigan and Pennsylvania. He took his lifetime mark of 155 and 3 at Meadows while competing in an open preferred event. He moved to New York in 2007 after successfully racing on the New York, New Jersey circuit. He moved to Maine in 2010 and has thrived here ever since.
5-carat diamond being walked off the track by owner Andy Harrington and Zach Gray. Now into the winner's circle, Legal Trouble N. Son of Troublemaker out of Golden Graduate, she by OK Bye, owned by Ryan Berry of Oxford, Maine, a mark of 152 and 1, taken as a 7-year-old. Earnings of over $180,000, 38 times to the winner's circle.
Legal Trouble N was foaled in New Zealand. He raced there a few times as a 5-year-old before moving to America to race at major tracks. He took his lifetime pace mark of 152 and 1 in Chicago. In 2009, he moved to Maine, where he displayed a ton of early speed.
Now in the winner's circle, Lost the Flip by Entitled out of Rojan's Tommy Lair by Dragon's Lair. Lifetime mark of 154 and 3, taken as an 8-year-old. Earnings of over $70,000, 28 times to the winner's circle.
Lost the Flip was foaled in Ontario. He raced in the Ohio area, then Yonkers, then Cal Expo, before moving to New England. He took his lifetime pace mark of 154 and 3 at Rockingham in 2010.
Next in will be Stubby and Bubby, son of David's Pass out of Winsong Share, she by the great pacer Big Towner, owned by Mary Fernald, a mark of 157 and 4 as a 5-year-old. Earnings of over $43,000, 21 times a winner.
Stubby and Bubby foaled in New York. He raced the New York circuit. He established a lifetime pace mark of 157 and 4 at Vernon Downs before moving to Maine in 2004 and racing here another 5 years and developed quite a following.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very special retiree, a horse that we've enjoyed watching throughout the years, the great Whitlock N. Owned by Kenny Sumner in Mechanic Falls, the son of Falcon Sealster out of Cilia, she by Mercedes. Took a mark of 153 and 1 as a 9-year-old. Lifetime earnings of over $250,000, 68 times to the winner's circle, and as a matter of fact, won his final start here in the state of Maine just yesterday afternoon.
Whitlock was foaled in New Zealand, where he raced a half a dozen times before heading to Delaware in 2002. In the summer of 2003, he moved to Chicago, where he raced over Ontario, Illinois, and Ohio courses. Lucky for us, in 2005, he moved to New England. He took his lifetime pace mark of 153 and won at Plain Ridge, and he can still pick him up and put him down.
He certainly can, and he's got one more start in those old legs next Thursday, being taken down to Monticello Raceway to race in the Au Revoir Pace. One last time before the stands. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, Whitlock. And now entering the winner's circle, again, a very special mare. This is Starburst Blue Chip, daughter of Goalie Jeff out of Marching Collins. She by Jolly Roger, owned throughout her career by Amy Taggart of Scarborough. Lifetime mark of 154 and 4, taken as a 4-year-old. Career earnings of over $200,000. 352 lifetime starts, 43 times a winner. The great Starburst Blue Chip.
Starburst Blue Chip was foaled in New York and alternated between racing in New York events. She won the Holiday Series at Yonkers and campaigning in New England. She took her lifetime mark of 157 and 4 at Plain Ridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, being walked off the track by the Taggart family, Starburst Blue Chip. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the Great Bay. Is a Maine bred by Red Colt out of Grey Lightning. She by Log, owned by Jill Flaherty of Portland, Maine. Lifetime mark of 205 and 4, taken as a 3-year-old, very lightly raced, only 26 starts, only $2,700 in career earnings, only one win to the credit, but a horse that is loved into retirement, the Grey Bay.
The Grey Bay was foaled in New Hampshire and only raced in 2002, but she scored a win in the county and took a mark of 2.5 and 4 at Scarborough in what was an abbreviated career.
The Grey Bay serving as honorary marshal here this afternoon, being ridden off the raceway into retirement. I'd like to make special note of a 14-year-old that we will be retiring today but is unable to join us. A horse that we've enjoyed watching racing up here for years and years, Duodon N. He's a son of Sondon out of Madam Castleton. She by Game Pride. A mark of 157, taken as a 10-year-old. Career earnings over $200,000. 44 times a winner. We wish he could have been here today, but we do honor Duodon.
Right, nobody gamer than him.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 6th Annual Standardbred Retirement Ceremony here at Scarborough Downs. One last time, one last chance to honor these great campaigners.